What's up, y'all? It's your boy Brian Ash, aka the Handsome Fister. And man, I just got done watching an epic two-part YouTube series. It's the CT Fletcher Last Will and Testament. If you guys don't know who CT Fletcher is, he's a power lifter. He's a six-time champ. Um, he's a motivational speaker. He's a hell of a guy, and he recently last year had a heart transplant. He celebrated his 1 year on May 4th of having being successful with the heart transplant. So, um, congratulations, CT Fletcher. I've watched all your speeches. I watched the Hulk smash video. Like that's what really got me on to you and your content. Cause Kevin Washington and you in that video are savage, man, savage. And so listening to you speak completely changed my mindset on a lot of things. Like not giving up and not really giving a fuck what people think about me or what people say. So, hey, congratulations. I just want to get that out. To be honest, I cried like a fucking baby watching that shit. Um, so, I mean, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, you know what I'm saying? Because you always seem fucking invincible. You're Superman, Compton Superman. And I started calling myself Superman because of that shit, man. So, congratulations, man. There's not much else I want to talk about because that's your story. I'm not trying to get likes or views. I probably won't even mention it in the description of the video or anything. But I just want everyone to know, like, if you lift weights, if you power lift, if you're into the motivational speaking game, you know who CT Fletcher is, man. Go give that a watch. Go give that video a watch because that's some heart wrenching shit, and I know what it feels like. You know what I'm saying? To be in that deep, restful sleep that seems like hours, but it's seconds and minutes. So yeah, don't take shit for granted, man. That's the lesson. Like don't take shit for granted. It's the small things that mean so much at the end of the day. So, CT Fletcher, man, congratulations. That totally threw off the whole concept of my video today. Kind of. I'll dabble into it a little bit too, but wow, that was some powerful shit. So check that out. Watch it. Watch it if you haven't watched it. If you don't know who CT Fletcher is, watch him. He's abrasive. He swears a lot, but he's real and he's authentic. So take a watch to that because the dude's impressive. So the real uh, message or moral of this story is the resiliency of people and how strong people are, and a lot of people don't give people enough credit for being as strong as they are. So I took my daughters out to dinner last week just to bullshit, because I ain't seen them in a while. I saw them on Mackenzie's birthday, but there were so many people there that it was chaotic, and there wasn't, we wanted some, dad time, and so we went out to dinner, and it was cool, and we talked, and we discussed some hard topics, um, hard personal topics, and the way that they handled it, and the way that they were motivating and supportive and everything. Like, they're 15 and 16 years old, and they seemed so grown to me at that moment. Like it was almost like they like they were grown, and it was really weird, but it was really cool. And so I have to give a lot of credit to their mom and their stepdad for stepping in when you know just being parents. Especially like so it was crazy, and so I've met people through work and through friendships where people have been through some shit, and like everybody goes through some shit, but I mean like I've met some people who really went through some shit, like uh, abuse as a child, abuse of relationships, abusive, um, and they are solid, and they are great people, and the biggest thing that I got from that is they said that you can either um, let it control you and ruin your life, or you can learn from it and be special. And so, the people that I've spoken to that are successful chose to be special and chose to be better for the rest of the people. So that leads me to my next point is people always ask me like my mom always asks me, why do you do the videos about like depression or stuff like that? And it's like, Mom, I'm not doing it for me. I'm not doing it for like clickbait or likes or nothing. I'm doing it because if I can motivate one person, or if I can help one person by talking about my shit and talking about the shit that I've been through, then I win. It's a win. And winning is, that's what strives me and motivates me, because there's been a lot of parts of my life that have been very well and very good, and you know I have no complaints about my life. With all the shit that has gone wrong in my life and all the dumb shit that I've done in my life, like my life's been fucking good. And everything that I've ever been through has brought me to this point, right here, right now, today. I am the best me that I've ever been. And I want you to look in the mirror and tell yourself, I am the best me that I have ever been. Because everything that's ever happened, good, bad, ugly, has brought you to this point, this day, this breath of fresh air. It's brought you to this point to become the best you that you've ever been. I know a lot of people don't think that. A lot of people, think that they used to be better at one point, or whatever, but no, you're the best you that you've ever been right now. So I want you guys to look in the mirror again and repeat it, because there's some days where I don't have to say it, and then there's some days where I look in the mirror and say, and I have to say it over and over and over again, and say, you're worth it, you're good, you're the greatest, you are the best you that you have ever been right now. You are the best you that you have ever been right now. And sometimes it takes tragedy to see that, and sometimes it takes loss to see that. But sometimes, every once in a while, you'll meet somebody that gives you a spark and changes your perspective on life. And that's a hell of a feeling. That's a hell of a feeling. Like right now, I personally feel I am the best me that I've ever been right now at this point in my life. And there's probably a lot of people who will disagree with that, but I don't give a fuck what you think, because I am the best me that I've ever been. And I will continue every day to be the best me that I've ever been, because I'm going to keep growing. And after watching that CT thing, I'm going to start making strides to become a better me because and a I wouldn't say healthier, but uh, I'm gonna be more conscious of the decisions that I make because throughout the majority of my life, with a lot of the things that I had been through, I had gotten this like Superman God complex, like nothing can happen to me, like fearless, like I can't die. You know what I'm saying? Because like I just had that mentality because I've died before. So I'm going to take better strides. Like I smoke 2 packs of cigarettes a day. I drink 2 or 3 Red Bulls a day. I work a lot of hours. I don't sleep very much. And eventually, one day, that's all gonna catch up to me, and I'll be making a video like C.T. Fletcher called "The Last Will and Testament" because I had done so much damage to my body that it'll be irreparable, and I won't be able to fix it. So, before that happens, I'm going to try to have a better life. For instance, one of my very good friends, December 22nd, had a heart attack, and he, you know, in my opinion, was healthy as an ox. He always worked out. He was always taking care of his business, but he's got a high stress job, a very high stress job, and that coupled with, you know, he was on this weight loss program. He was working out crazy, and you know, because he used to be a bodybuilder, so. And in the martial arts, and you know, now he's a bit older. He's in his mid 40s, and so he, you know, he had that complex like nothing can happen to him, and boom, he has a heart attack on December 22nd of 2018. So that was a shock to all of us, me included, because like I didn't think that anything, you know, like that was a shock because like I said, dude's healthy as an ox. You know, he works out, he makes good eating decisions, and I just got thinking. I got thinking back then, like I mean, I didn't do anything about it, you know, because you know I'm stubborn as hell, but it got me thinking, like man, like you know, shit, that's like 6 years away, 8 years away, like. And he takes way better care of himself than me. What's gonna happen to me? You know, I get it. There's genetics. There's all other kinds of shit in there. But I mean, I have a 4-year-old son, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, my girls are teenagers, but they're still young too. You know, and you know, I got to be able to walk them down the aisle and high five my son when he walks his, or when he gets meets the woman of his dreams and gets married. So yeah, I mean, I gotta do better, and it's more than just talking to you guys, because I talk to you guys um, to help somebody, and I talk to you guys to help my demons. It corrals and cages my demons, but I have to do something for myself, and it's been weighing on my mind a lot lately. So, with that being said, y'all, watch the CT Fletcher shit. Look in the mirror and tell yourself you are the best you that you have ever been right now. There's a plan for you. I'm not saying it's I'm not saying God, I'm not saying Allah, I'm not saying Buddha, but there is a plan for every single one of you guys to do something great. So go do something great. It's your boy Brian Asher, aka the Handsome Fister. Peace.